Welcome, my friends, to those who have joined us in Solid Snake's previous chapters of Metal Gear Solid ASMR, and newcomers. Kept you waiting, huh? Let's begin the next operation in Metal Gear Solid ASMR. Mission start. Luckily, the game creators have provided us an excellent way to catch up for people who might have forgotten what happened in the previous chapter. Let's read the mission log, which will summarize the previous events. I will narrate this for you. Snake successfully rescues Otacon, Hal Emmerich, but is shocked by the fact that the ninja he drove away is his old war buddy, Gray Fox, all the way back from Zanzibar. Discovering that Metal Gear has been developed against his will as a nuclear missile-launching walking tank, a weapon of Armageddon, Otacon offers to help Snake. Snake tries to meet up with Meryl to get the detonation code emergency override key that she has. According to Otacon, Meryl is disguised as an enemy soldier. So, Solid Snake has been haunted by a ghost of his past, Gray Fox. Now let's continue. After the battle with Gray Fox, Snake's life gauge increases once more due to completing a boss battle. We grab some FAMAS bullets. We'll need those, we used a few. Up here you can see a poster of Police Nods, another one of Metal Gear creator Hideo Kojima's projects. Let's call the Kodak and catch up with the Colonel.
Well, it looks like you've rescued Emmerich for the time being.
Yeah, with that stealth camouflage, he should be able to hide safely. Gray Fox. I can't believe it. But the real problem is your niece. The way the Kodak got cut off like that has me worried. Something must have happened to her.
You're worried about Meryl?
Not exactly. It's just that she's holding the detonation code override keys. They're our last chance of stopping that nuclear launch.
You're a cold man. Your mission is more important than the life of your companions?
This is war. Survival is the name of the game. Sometimes you have to be cold to survive.
Yes, but...
Snake, either way, I want you to find Meryl as soon as possible.
I understand.
Let's see if we can contact Meryl. Her Kodak got cut off.
You still haven't found Meryl? Snake, the warhead storage building that you're in has 1 floor above ground and 2 floors below ground. Why don't you search there too?
It's a given that Meryl is not going to answer the Kodak. That would make things too easy. But luckily we have a new ally, Hal Emmerich, also known as Otacon, who we rescued previously.
Otacon said that now it's possible to design and test new types of nuclear weapons in a virtual simulation without ever exploding a nuclear device. Is that true?
yes, it is true. Since the establishment of DART and NEEF early in the 21st century, there has been a wealth of data concerning nuclear fission and fusion. There is also much data accumulated from the nuclear tests conducted over the last 4 decades. With the processing speed of today's supercomputers, they can design a new nuclear weapon through virtual reality computer simulations.
Nastasha is definitely the person to contact if you need knowledge about nuclear weaponry or high-tech special forces equipment. Metal Gear Rex, developed by Hal Emmerich, who wants to be known as Otacon, which stands for Otaku Convention. So he's an anime fan, like myself. But still, look at what Gray Fox did here in the search for Hal Emmerich. Gray Fox. I guess you could call him one of Snake's mentors in the early days since Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. But Snake defeated Gray Fox. He fought him barehanded in a minefield and killed him. So how could Gray Fox have returned like this? Especially as a cyborg ninja. He seems determined to fight Snake to the death, like it's the only meaning he has left. Who knows? We'll have to find out. But we need to find Meryl, so we've grabbed some equipment and got out of the toxic gas zone. We were quick enough, so we didn't have to use our gas mask. Punch the elevator button. Let's have a look around, see if we can find Meryl. Music. That music wasn't in this area last time. Strange. Call the colonel.
So Meryl's disguised as an enemy soldier, huh? Well, even so, you should be able to spot her if you look close enough. Use either first-person view or corner view mode to get a really close look. You might also try to sneak in by covering yourself with that cardboard box.
A cardboard box? I told you this thing would come in handy. Let's call Autocon.
She's dressed like one of the terrorists, but that's just on the outside. The inside hasn't changed. Watch for the way she walks.
Wait a minute.
Thanks for the help.
Wait!
I wonder if that view's important. Huh. Turns out that view was important. So, Meryl is disguised as an enemy soldier, but Meryl is still a woman. So she has a very distinctive way of walking. So, let's call Autocon again.
Snake, she's dressed up like one of the terrorists. She won't be able to reveal herself if other soldiers are around. You'll have to find somewhere you can be alone with her. Even dressed like that, she's all woman. You see? Isn't there somewhere only a woman can go?
There is one place, and I think we're looking right at it. The women's restroom. Right, now this is where things are going to get tricky and complicated. One of these enemy soldiers in the area is Meryl. We cannot take the risk by eliminating enemy soldiers in the chance that one of them is Meryl. But how do we tell which one is? We need to watch the way Meryl walks. She kind of wiggles her butt a little bit. That is why there was so much focus on it in the camera angle in the first episode of Metal Gear Solid ASMR. So, unfortunately, or perhaps fortunately depending on what kind of individual you are, Colonel, it's time to look at asses for a while. Now, this is another reason why the binoculars are going to come in very handy, as well as first-person view. No, it's not to be a pervert. This is actually for the mission. No, really. We need to look at the soldiers' rear ends and find out which one wiggles. That's gotta be her. We need to get a closer look. For research purposes, I swear. I think that's Meryl right there. It even makes a little sound effect. I'm almost certain that enemy soldier over there is a male. Another cardboard box B. Now you might be wondering, why is there a difference between cardboard box A and B? Don't worry, the reason for that will become clear when I'm able to apply it in practicality. Definitely a guy, not Meryl. Cardboard box is an invaluable tool to infiltration. Every soldier should have one. This guy's okay to eliminate. Definitely not Meryl. That whittles down the search. Now we don't want to do that and then accidentally find out it is Meryl. Only one soldier left. That has to be Meryl. Can't reveal ourselves just yet until we're certain. It's a good thing we can recall past events, such as Meryl's cute way of walking. Otherwise, we'd be asking, is the memory gone? Are you feeling numb? Right. Now it's time to turn invisible. That's gotta be Meryl. There's another enemy sentry been placed. If this wasn't Meryl, we could take them down with the silence SOCOM, but we need to confirm our suspicions. So that was the new sentry that was placed. Let's use our binoculars. For research purposes. Right, let's see the way she shakes that thing. It's going to be very awkward if it isn't Meryl. Hide. If we eliminated Meryl, it would be a game over. So I'm almost certain that this is Meryl we're looking at right here. There is a foolproof way to find out besides external observation. If we equip the box, and it's a female that responds, then it's got to be Meryl. Who would have thought in my career as an ASMR content creator I have a video where I have to stare at a woman's ass in order to progress the game? She didn't shoot us. That's Meryl, all right. Now we have to follow her someplace that only a woman can go. It's a totally normal thing to do, follow a woman into the bathroom.
Don't move.
That was quick.
That's the second time I've been able to sneak up on the legendary Solid Snake.
You're Meryl? There's no way you could pass for a man for long.
What do you mean? Hey, men aren't allowed in here.
I had no idea you were so feminine.
This is no time to try and hit on me, Snake. Besides, it's a waste of time. When I joined up, they gave me psychotherapy to destroy my interest in men.
Same smart mouth. You're Meryl, all right. Are you hurt?
Not yet. After all, I was disguised as a genome soldier.
So why'd you change? You'd be a lot better off dressed like one of them.
I got tired of disguising myself. The truth is, the uniform smelled like blood.
What's that mark?
Huh? Oh, this? It's a paint tattoo. It's not real. I was a fan of Foxhound way back, when guys like you and my uncle were in it. None of that gene therapy like there is today. You guys were real heroes.
There are no heroes in war. All the heroes I know are either dead or in prison. One or the other.
But Snake, you're a hero, aren't you?
I'm just a man who's good at what he does. Killing. There's no winning or losing for a mercenary. The only winners in war are the people.
That's right, and you fight for the people.
I've never fought for anyone but myself. I've got no purpose in life, no ultimate goal.
Come on.
It's only when I'm cheating death on the battlefield. The only time I feel truly alive.
Seeing other people die makes you feel alive, huh? You love war and don't want it to stop? Is it the same with all great soldiers throughout history?
Why didn't you contact me?
My codec was broken.
Is that all?
Shouldn't you just be happy we met up like this? How did you recognize me in disguise?
I never forget a lady.
So there's something you like about me, huh?
Yeah, you've got a great butt.
Oh, I see. First it's my eyes, now it's my butt. What's next?
On the battlefield, you never think about what's next.
So Snake, how are the negotiations going?
No progress.
So it's all up to you, huh?
Somebody's got to stop them from launching a nuclear missile.
There are two ways. Either we destroy Metal Gear, or...
we override the detonation code. You got the card keys from Baker?
Card keys? You mean this?
Where are the others? There should be 3 keys.
This is all I've got.
Where could the other 2 be?
I have no idea, but they must be somewhere. If we can't find them, we'll have no choice but to destroy Metal Gear.
Metal Gear is in an underground maintenance base to the north.
Take me too. I know this place better than you do.
You'll just slow me down. You don't have enough battle experience.
I won't slow you down, I promise.
And what if you do?
Then you can shoot me.
I don't like to waste bullets.
Got it. I'll be careful. You know, I don't use makeup the way other women do. I hardly ever look at myself in the mirror. I've always despised that kind of woman. I always dreamed of becoming a soldier. But I was wrong. It wasn't really my dream. My father, he was killed in action when I was younger.
You wanted to follow in your father's footsteps?
Not really. I thought that if I became a soldier, I could understand him better.
So are you a soldier yet?
I thought I was until today, but now I understand. The truth is, I was just afraid of looking at myself, afraid of having to make my own decisions in life. But I'm not gonna lie to myself anymore. It's time I took a long, hard look at myself. I want to know who I am, what I'm capable of. I want to know why I've lived the way I've lived until now. I want to know.
Take a good look. You won't get another chance for a while. You should wash your face, too, while you're at it.
Yeah.
This isn't a training exercise. Our lives are riding on this. There are no heroes or heroines. If you lose, you're worm food.
Yeah.
Is that FAMAS functional?
Unfortunately, it's out of ammo.
Where'd you get that Desert Eagle?
I found it in the armory. It's a .50 caliber Action Express. There was a SOCOM pistol too, but I chose this.
Huh, so I got a leftover, huh? Isn't that gun a little big for a girl?
Don't worry, I can handle it.
Come on, use my .45.
Listen, I've used a gun like this since I was 8 years old. I'm more comfortable with it than I am with a bra. If we're gonna go to the north, we'll have to go through the commander's room on this floor. The overland route is blocked by glaciers. The door to the commander's room is security level 5. This card will open it. It was inside the pocket of the uniform I was wearing.
Looks like he must have been guarding someplace important.
Okay, let's go. I know this place better than you. I'll be point man. Follow me.
That was a lot to undress. Meryl got changed quickly. In fact, in gameplay, if you pursue Meryl immediately, she will not have...
Thank God Meryl's okay. She's a tough one, all right. Although when you look at her, it's hard to imagine how tough.
It must be the walk.
Anyway, I'm glad she's okay.
I also got a key from her. I think I can use it to stop them from launching a nuke.
Get to Metal Gear's underground maintenance base. That's where the detonation code input system is.
Otacon, you low-key perv.
Colonel, your niece is fine.
Thank goodness.
We can't relax. Not yet.
I know. Snake,
She's quite a woman.
as commander of this operation, I can't ask you to watch after Meryl, but
Duty first?
maybe I was wrong. Sending my own flesh and blood to war.
She understands about duty.
I know she does.
But what I want to know is, what was the real purpose of this military exercise?
I don't know. Like I said, I'm nothing more than a middleman.
Is this transmission being monitored by the military?
Of course.
I get it. All the world's a stage and we're merely players, right?
Yes, but even players can influence the play.
I just hope we can prevent it from having a bad ending.
I wonder if our alliance with Meryl will influence a bad ending.
You managed to link up with Meryl. Good. So now, you must have the card keys that will override the detonation code. You should hurry. The time limit is running out.
Last second thing to wrap up on. If you run into the bathroom quickly, Meryl doesn't get a chance to get completely changed into her normal uniform. Hence why she didn't have any pants on.
That's strange. There's no guard.
What happened to the music?
I'll keep a lookout. Make sure you're ready, okay?
Alright, we're teaming up with Meryl. She's inexperienced, she's green. She might be a rookie, but it's definitely more help than Snake's received so far. There she is.
What? What is it?
What? We were just thinking you were capable. She's getting embarrassed because Snake's looking at her.
What are you staring
Maybe
at?
for a little bit too long. Notice something about her. Detail.
Come on, Snake.
She's growing a little bit red. She's embarrassed. Now, before we go to the commander's room, let's wrap up some key details. Nikita missiles, SOCOM and FAMAS bullets. Meryl signed up because she wanted to be a soldier. She don't want to be a typical type of woman. After all, men and women are equally capable in the military. It's all due to who has the instinct and who is willing to get the job done. This is why Snake is serving as a kind of hero mentor figure. Diazepam. That's useful for dealing with symptoms of a cold. We are in Alaska after all. Night vision goggles. Excellent. These could come in very handy in the future. Not now, because everything's illuminated. Let's see how night vision goggles work. Stasha, do your thing.
You found Meryl. Хорошо.
Damn straight we did it. Now, night vision goggles.
Those are night vision goggles. They do not use special lenses. They electronically amplify the light by transforming it into electric signals, which they then boost to create an image. They amplify the light 100,000 times. You will be able to see 500 meters by starlight just as if it was day. But it won't work in complete darkness since there is no light to amplify. Those night vision goggles will make your eyes hurt after a while. Do not use them for too long a period of time.
So essentially, night vision goggles do not make you able to completely see in the darkness. It just amplifies the light. So essentially, don't wear them for too long or they'll strain your eyes. It's kind of like having a Nintendo Virtual Boy strapped to your face.
Don't stare at me like
We're just
that.
testing out the goggles, Meryl. It is funny, though, that Snake was really trying his best to get Meryl's Desert Eagle off of her. He got the leftover, a reliable, handy SOCOM. To be honest, it's quite good we got the SOCOM as it has the suppressor. The Desert Eagle doesn't. Now, let's enter the commander's room. That music again.
Get to Metal Gear's underground maintenance base. That's where the detonation code input system is.
What is that music?
It's a good thing you hooked up with Meryl. You should have seen the Colonel. He doesn't like to let it show because he's the boss, but he was so happy he could barely contain himself.
I'm glad to hear that.
I'm happy to hear the Colonel's happy. That his niece Meryl is safe. We gotta make sure it stays that way.
Talk to you later, Snake.
Alright. Let's continue. It's something ominous. That music. Something's wrong here. There's Meryl. Let's have a look at her.
My head. Oh, it hurts.
What's wrong?
Don't come here, Snake.
Are you okay? What happened?
I'm fine.
Okay. Let's go.
Come on, Mr. Foxhound. The commander is waiting.
Something's wrong. Not only is Meryl acting weird, she didn't even use her signature walk. Huh? This is first-person mode. We're looking through the eyes of Meryl. That's us, Solid Snake. Something's wrong. Let's call the Colonel.
Colonel, Meryl's acting kind of strange.
Maybe she's just feeling a little tired from all the stress.
Snake, do you hear something that sounds like a song?
Yeah, I do. I started hearing it a little way back. What could it be?
Hurry ahead, Snake. The underground base is to the north, isn't it?
Yeah, the underground base is to the north, but something's wrong with Meryl. And we can't ignore the fact that our first-person view has been replaced with Meryl's. No. Something mysterious is watching us, and I don't think it's Meryl. Only one way to find out. Let's head to the maintenance base. But it seems like a dead end. There must be some kind of secret exit.
Snake, how do you like me?
What the?
Do you like me? Hold me, Snake.
What's wrong?
Oh, hurry, hurry. Make love to me. Snake, I want you.
Who's that?
You don't like girls?
Who was that?
Snake, Meryl's not herself. Don't use your weapon.
It's Psycho Mantis. He's controlling Meryl. That tune is his mind control music.
Don't use your weapon. Try to knock her out.
We need to go non-lethal for this. We definitely can't use the SOCOM. You can see a ghostly image. The first-person view. It's no longer Meryl's eyes. It's Mantis. Psycho Mantis. Member of Foxhound. We need to find a way to incapacitate Meryl non-lethally. So, how can we do this? A stun grenade. Effective.
Useless woman.
Optic camouflage, huh? I hope that's not your only trick.
You doubt my power? Now, I will show you why I am the most powerful practitioner of psychokinesis and telepathy in the world. No, there's no need for words, Snake. I'm Psycho Mantis. That's right. This is no trick. It's true power. It's useless, I told you. I can read your every thought. Now, let me read your mind. No, perhaps I should say your past. You are a very methodical man. The type that always kicks his tires before he leaves. You are a highly skilled warrior, well suited to this stealth mission. You are extremely careful of traps. You are either very cautious, or you are a coward. Still don't believe me? Now I'll read more deeply into your soul. I can see into your mind. You like Castlevania, don't you? You have saved often. You are a prudent person. I can read you like an open book. You still don't believe me? I will show you my psychokinetic power. Put your controller on the floor. Put it down as flat as you can. That's good. Now I will move your controller by the power of my will alone.
control's moving.
What do you think now? Can you feel my power now? The demonstration is over.
Rest in peace, fourth wall. Psycho Mantis read our minds. Not just Solid Snake's, but mine. He told me every bit of progress I had in the creation of this game, and even adventures unrelated to it, like Castlevania. Psycho Mantis can't just read minds. He has the ability to make the fourth wall his bitch. Why can't we hit him? Duck down. Our first-person view is blocked, replaced by Mantis. We can use this to our advantage. While he hides with optic camouflage, we can at least tell where he is. Damn it. That's not a way to get ahead in life. Maybe the solution is to stay as still as a statue. Call the Colonel.
That's Psycho Mantis, former KGB psychic. He has powerful telepathic abilities. After the collapse of the Soviet Union, he came to America looking for a job. He worked with the FBI on several cases as a psychic profiler. 5 years ago, he was working on the case of a multiple serial murderer. He got too far into the killer's mind. As a result, he became just like the killer.
So he was sort of infected by this serial murderer's thoughts?
In any case, after that, he became a sort of psychic spy working for the highest bidder. Traveled all around the world. That's when he was recruited by Foxhound. He can read people's minds. He knows every move you're going to make.
What should I do? I've got no chance of beating him.
There must be some way.
He's a master at controlling people, Snake. Don't let him manipulate you.
He's a master of controlling people. We need to find a way to sever that control between Mantis and our mind. But for now, we need to survive. Meryl is safe. She's been hit with a stun grenade. How, though? Psycho Mantis. He read our minds. He brought up the fact that we read the briefing file in the opening of this series, the fact that I've played Castlevania in the past, and the fact that I'm trying to evade traps as much as possible. He even... Wait! Damn it! He can mess with the fourth wall like it's his little plaything.
A psychic assaulter, yes. Although they will not admit it, many countries have paranormal programs and use psychics in their special ops. Psychics range in power from those who can bend spoons to those who can cause natural disasters. But Psycho Mantis is one of the most powerful. Be careful.
We saw a demonstration of his power, tweaking the fourth wall.
Your enemy is a powerful telepath, but you've got more battle experience. You can do it, Snake.
Psycho Mantis truly does experience psychosis. He's even trying to infect the player. We can use thermal goggles to locate him. He's able to cause a blackout. He can either cause the screen to fade into black like the television is switched off, only with the ominous name of Hideo. Perhaps Hideo Kojima. But then he also managed to break the fourth wall and send the video to the very end and play my outro. Mantis is trying to control not only the gameplay, but this entire video. We have to stop him. But he can read our every thought. Every time we shoot Mantis, he evades it. He knows exactly what we're going to do, even at point-blank range. There has to be some way. How is Mantis reading our thoughts? Colonel, any tips?
Not everything you see with your two eyes is real. Destroying his spirit is more important than destroying his body.
Don't let him read you. Be a blank slate, okay? Clear your mind.
Be formless. All right. If we shoot him, he's going to evade. We only move when we have to evade harm. He's playing mind games with us. You can see why he put the Psycho in Psycho Mantis. By reading our thoughts, hiding with optic camouflage, he's trying his best to make us feel helpless. We're far from it. We'll find a way. Using the first-person camera, we can tell where he is. Colonel, any tips?
He read your mind with his psychic abilities. Somehow you've got to get around him. He's using his psychic ability to read your controller's moves. That's how he's evading your attack. You've got to do something so he can't read your controller's moves. Think. There must be some way.
Wait a minute. He's controlling the battle by reading our game controller. Every input we make is being read by Psycho Mantis. Ah, this is how we're going to solve this battle. We're going to go and we're going to change the controller port from 1 to 2. Mantis will try and read controller port 1, but it will be blank, empty. Let's connect as player 2. Now, let's play mind games right back. You'll pay for that, Mantis. We hit him. It's working. He can't read us. Because we switched the controller port from controller port 1 to controller port 2, he reads nothing because there is no input in controller port 1. Now, time to turn the tide in our favor. Now it's just a matter of locating Mantis. Now that he can't evade our attacks, it's all about locating him. Let's use our thermal goggles to pierce through his optic camouflage. There he is. Duck down low. We're looking right at him. All right, Mantis. Bring it on. You break the fourth wall, we'll use it right back.
Why couldn't I read your mind?
We can't attack Meryl with lethal force. We have to knock her out again. You think we're gonna kill Meryl? The stun grenades serve their purpose again.
You are powerful indeed, but I know your weak point. Meryl, stand right where he can see you and blow your brains out.
Stop! Meryl!
Not in my shadow realm.
No, it cannot be. No!
Your mind games don't work anymore, Mantis. We are in control.
I've got it. Use the controller port. Plug your controller into controller port 2. If you do that, he won't be able to read your mind.
Mantis's greatest weapon is being able to use the fourth wall, reading your controller inputs, hiding in plain view. But now, the fourth wall is our weapon. Anytime we can't locate Mantis with the thermal goggles, we will use the first-person camera to locate him. And now, if we are skilled enough with our weapon, he can't even evade us. Now we're the one that can read Mantis, and Mantis cannot read us. Because we are formless, the controller isn't plugged in. We've almost got Mantis. Few more hits. We've done it. One more. Let's end this psychosis. Mantis. Face defeat. A perfect opening. Let's go. Farewell, Psycho Mantis.
Colonel, your niece is going to be okay.
Thanks, Snake. I owe you one.
Now that Mantis is beaten, Meryl's brainwashing should wear off, right, Naomi?
Yes. But why did you go so far out of your way to save her? For Campbell's sake, or maybe it's because you like her?
I don't want to see any woman die right in front of me.
Oh, really? Since when did anybody's death bother you so much?
Naomi, it's true that Snake has killed a lot of people, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have a heart.
It's okay, Colonel. She's right.
So, you used the other... I wasn't able to read the future.
A strong man doesn't need to read the future. He makes his own.
Perhaps so, but I'll read your future. To get to Metal Gear's underground maintenance base, you have to go through that hidden door. There's a hidden door behind the bookcase. The overland route. It's blocked by frozen glaciers. Go past the communication towers. And use the tower's walkway.
Why are you telling me this?
I can read people's minds. In my lifetime, I have read the pasts, presents, and futures of thousands upon thousands of men and women.
Oh, gross.
And each mind that I peered into was stuffed with the same single object of obsession. That selfish and atavistic desire to pass on one seed. It was enough to make me sick. Every living thing on this planet exists to mindlessly pass on their DNA. We're designed that way. And that's why there is war. But you are different. You're the same as us. We have no past, no future. We live in the moment. That's our only purpose. Humans weren't designed to bring each other happiness. From the moment we're thrown into this world, we're fated to bring each other nothing but pain and misery. The first person whose mind I dove into was my father's. I saw nothing but disgust and hatred for me in his heart. My mother died in childbirth, and he despised me for it. I thought my father was going to kill me. That's when my future disappeared. I lost my past as well. When I came to, the village was engulfed in flames.
Are you saying that you burned your village down to bury your past?
that you have suffered the same trauma. We are truly the same, you and I. The world is a more interesting place with people like you in it. I never agreed with the boss's revolution. His dreams of world conquest do not interest me. I just wanted an excuse to kill as many people as I could.
You monster.
Let him talk. He doesn't have much time left.
I've seen through evil. You, Snake, you're just like the boss. No, you're worse. Compared to you, I'm not so bad. I read her mind as well.
Meryl's?
I saw you there. You have a large place in your heart.
A large place?
Yes, a large place. But I do not know if your futures lie together. I have a last request.
What is it?
My mask. Put it back on.
Okay.
Like this, other people's thoughts force their way into my mind. Before I die, I want to be by myself. I want to be left alone in my own world. I'll open the door for you. If you want to find your future, go through that door. This is the first time I've ever used my power to help someone. It's strange. It feels kind of nice.
Let's go, Meryl.
I'm sorry.
Meryl?
How could I let Mantis control my mind like that?
If you're gonna doubt yourself, I'll leave you here.
You're right.
Never doubt yourself. Just let it make you stronger. Learn something from it.
You're right. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Snake, can I ask you something?
What?
About what Mantis said. I was just wondering.
What? What's the problem now?
Oh, no, nothing. So, tell me, Snake. What's your name? Your real name?
A name means nothing on the battlefield.
How old are you?
Old enough to know what death looks like.
Any family?
No, but I was raised by many people.
Is there anyone you like?
I've never been interested in anyone else's life.
So you are all alone. Just like Mantis said.
Other people just complicate my life. I don't like to get involved.
You're a sad, lonely man.
Come on, let's go.
It's a shame. Psycho Mantis, despite the atrocity he wanted to commit, was ultimately ruled by fear. He had never used his powers to ever help anyone, only to destroy. Perhaps he could have been a force for good. Let's connect back to the first controller port. Now we can be ourselves again. But you can tell, Psycho Mantis' words struck a nerve of Solid Snake. He claims he's just like Liquid. No, he's worse. Perhaps it's the fact that Liquid Snake has a purpose, an ultimate goal, an ambition. Snake suffers from trauma that he won't reveal. Call Master.
Psycho Mantis. all the right tools, but he never knew how to use them.
Poor Mantis.
It is so ironic. People are working as slaves to pay for weapons that must never be used. Weapons that target the people themselves. It is madness.
Can see what Mantis was so angry about.
A psychic soldier. What a waste. I guess fighting was all he ever knew.
Are you feeling sorry for him?
Mantis had incredible power. Fantastic power. Maybe that power could have been used to make people happy. It's a sad thing when you see all that power being used just for war.
Struck a nerve of Otacon.
It looks like Meryl's okay. Thanks, Snake. Snake, there's no time left. You've got to hurry up and get to the underground base. You should be able to go north from the commander's room.
The tragedy of Psycho Mantis. Being born with wonderful talents. And hated by the world. So he hated the world in return. He could have used his powers for good. Him opening the secret exit to the commander's room was his first act of helping someone. Rest easy, Mantis. May you find peace.
Could there be wolves in there?
Wolf dogs. Half wolf, half husky.
How do you know so much?
I ride dog sleds. I'm a musher.
I'll take point. Snake, you follow me.
It's true. Thanks to the briefing file, we know that Snake wanted to get back home to Anchorage, Alaska, and look after his 50 huskies.
Snake, your solar ton radar.
I know. I can't use it in a narrow space like this, right?
Right. I'm sorry.
No reason to apologize. Even the greatest masterpiece has its flaws.
So we can't use the radar in this area, it's too condensed. But we can hear wolf dogs in the background.
Mei Ling, how did you get into this line of work?
The truth is, I always wanted to become a fighter pilot. I fell in love with jets watching them in the movies.
You'd be surprised how many people say the same thing.
But I didn't want to kill people. That's when I heard that the US Air Force needed people to do BDAs, battle damage assessments.
Those are the guys whose job it is to confirm how successful a bombing run was.
Yeah, so I started to do research into aerial photography and air intelligence. I made it my major.
But there are no pilots who only do BDAs.
That's right, but by the time I learned that, I was already an expert in my field.
People's dreams, people's wants and desires being twisted into war. Mei Ling just wanted to fly a jet, but she didn't want to kill anyone. Otacon wanted to use the ability to create robots, mechs, to create things like mech out of Japanese anime. And yet he is twisted. His passion twisted into a desire that ends up creating war and destruction.
Be careful. Wolves have the advantage in the dark. Not only can they see better, but they have a keen sense of smell as well. You'd better use your night vision goggles.
Don't suddenly look into the dark. Look slowly from a light area to a darker area. If you do that, your eyes will gradually adjust and you'll be able to see better in the dark. Try not to play in the dark either.
Unfortunately, that's what I'm doing right now.
When you're fighting in the dark, you need to use your sense of hearing and smell. Don't trust your eyes. Use your ears. Feel the flow of the air with your whole body. That's the way to tell where your enemy is.
We'll use our ears to confront the wolves.
People sometimes panic in the dark. Try to stay cool.
Alright. So there are wolf dogs around here somewhere. And now that we have no Soliton radar, the only thing we can see in front of us is Meryl beyond there. At least she's safe. Colonel's niece is safe. She seemed to get by the wolf dogs no problem, but I don't know if Solid Snake will have such luck. Perhaps some of Psycho Mantis's luck rubbed off on her. It's a shame. People being twisted by war to do terrible atrocities. Because of this, even though these wolf dogs will attack us and try and kill us, I don't feel like it's right. It's simply in their nature to defend themselves and their young. I don't want to kill them. Plus, Snake loves dogs. Let's try and get through here without hurting the dogs. That is a mission objective I've decided to place on Solid Snake. Even if we take damage. I don't want to hurt these good boys. Creep through. Night vision goggles helping us tremendously. Let's run off before they find us. Huh, a pup.
Snake, what's wrong? I thought you were good with dogs.
Meryl seems to be better with the wolf dogs than Snake is. Cute. Cute little fella. They seem to like Meryl. Who knows why these wolf dogs don't like Snake? Perhaps because he shares the same blood with Liquid Snake. It's hard to tell. We need to uncover more of the truth. Mantis said Snake suffers from some kind of trauma, but he's not revealed it yet. And he claims that he's even worse than Liquid Snake. Even though Snake is doing his best to save the world, he comes across as cold and heartless. But is he really? Let's continue onward and find out.
This place is mined. I'll take point again. Stay back, okay?
But the radar isn't working. And since we can't use the mine detector either...
Leave it to me.
Meryl, that's dangerous. Huh. Okay, she's just flexing on us now. She didn't trigger any mines. How'd she do that?
So, what do you think? Pretty good, huh?
How did you know where the mines were?
It sounds weird, but when Mantis dove into my mind, I was able to see where the mines were placed. Are you impressed?
Well, a little bit.
Only a little?
We do have another way of seeing where the mines are. The mine detector is offline due to the Soliton radar being jammed. But with the thermal goggles, we can see where the Claymore mines are placed. So we could follow Meryl's path. Or we could just do this. We can turn an enemy's strength into ours. We get 4 free Claymore mines. You never know when we might need them. We used a lot of them in the fight with Vulcan Raven in the M1 tank. Let's go.
Meryl!
What is it?
Meryl, get down! Meryl!
Snake, leave me and run.
Meryl!
I guess I am a rookie after all.
Don't worry, Meryl. It's me they want.
Even I know that. It's the oldest trick in the book. The sniper's using me for bait to lure you out.
Damn.
Shoot me, Snake.
No.
My gun. I can't reach it by myself.
Don't move.
I promised. I wouldn't slow you down. I can still help. I want to help you.
Quiet down. Save your strength.
I was a fool. I wanted to be a soldier. But war is ugly. There's nothing glamorous about it. Snake, please save yourself. Go on living and don't give up on people. Don't forget me. Now get out of here.
Meryl! Damn. Snake, it's a trap. The sniper's trick to lure you out. The sniper's waiting for you to go and help Meryl, so he can pick you off. Don't do it.
Must be Sniper Wolf, Foxhound's best shooter.
Snipers usually work in pairs, but this one's alone, huh?
I know her. She can wait for hours, days, or weeks. It doesn't matter to her. She's just watching and waiting for you to expose yourself.
Maybe so, but Meryl can't hold out that long.
Snake, can you see Wolf from where you are?
There's nowhere to hide between here and the tower. She must be on the second floor of the tower.
If Wolf is in the communications tower, she can see you perfectly. It's the classic sniper's position. At that distance, you won't be able to hit her with a standard weapon either. You'll need a sniper rifle.
Colonel, take it easy. I'm gonna save Meryl, no matter what it takes.
Okay. Thanks.
What's wrong, Naomi?
Nothing. I'm just surprised you're willing to sacrifice yourself. You got the genes of a soldier, not a savior.
You trying to say that I'm only interested in saving my own skin?
I wouldn't go that far, but
I don't know what the hell my genes look like, and I don't care. I operate on instinct.
like an animal?
I'm going to save Meryl. I don't need an excuse.
Okay.
And I'm not doing it for someone else either. I'm gonna save Meryl for myself. Colonel, don't worry.
Snake, thanks.
I understand. I'm sorry.
Our genes don't dictate our future. Our choices do. This is a classic sniper's trick, used in World War II and Vietnam. Shoot someone's ally, and then don't kill them. This motivates people to come out of cover in the attempt to save them.
Leave me.
This is why Meryl is telling us to leave her. We'll get ourselves killed.
Otacon, have you ever seen a sniper rifle anywhere on this base?
A sniper rifle?
Meryl's been shot by an extremely good sniper.
Sniper?
A high-quality sniper rifle is the only way I can fight back.
I saw a PSG-1 in the armory in the second floor basement of the tank hangar.
The second floor basement of the tank hangar? I have to go all the way back there?
Well, yeah.
What's wrong with you, Otacon?
Nothing.
Now Otacon's hiding something from us. If we go out in the open to save Meryl, we'll get shot. The classic sniper's trick. And Sniper Wolf can wait forever until she catches her prey. We have to go all the way back to the armory at the tank hangar.
Didn't you just hear that there's a sniper rifle in the second floor basement of the tank hangar? Go get it and save Meryl.
We will. It's the only way we can fight back. Sniper Wolf is just waiting for the opportunity to shoot us.
When you're wearing night vision goggles, the light gets amplified 100-fold. So if you look at an explosion or a stun grenade, you may burn your retinas. If that happens, it'll take a little while until your vision returns.
Alright, I'm still sticking by the rules. Genes don't dictate our future. our choices do, and I'm choosing not to kill these dogs. I'll stun them, but I won't kill them. It seems like Psycho Mantis's words have really left an effect on Solid Snake. He just told Meryl he's got no purpose in life, no ultimate goal, nothing. It's only when people are dying and he's an inch from death he feels truly alive. Perhaps, in some subconscious way, he's trying to save that by saving Meryl. To do this, we need to go all the way back to the tank hangar from the first chapter of Metal Gear Solid ASMR. But we have to be quick. Meryl can't wait forever. She's bleeding out. We need a PSG-1, a high-accuracy sniper rifle. Even then, Sniper Wolf is the deadliest sharpshooter in Foxhound. But Solid Snake is still the legendary Solid Snake. So we need to backtrack with haste. Now we're in the area where we can't use weapons. Let's save our game to be safe.
What's up, Snake?
Mei Ling, save our data, please. Thank you.
In China, they say, rashness brings success to few, misfortune to many. Snake, go forward when it's safe, but retreat when there's danger. You'll just have to play it by ear depending on the circumstances.
Those words are very wise. They apply to this situation at the moment. If we rushed in blindly to save Meryl, Sniper Wolf has a perfect sniper's position and would shoot us down. Not only would Meryl die, so would Snake. We have to advance. We have to advance immediately, but also exercise caution. We're in an area where we can't use any weapons due to the stored nuclear material. Chaff grenades. What a cruel yet practical application of a sniper's tactics. Shoot someone's friend, leave him out in the open, and don't kill him. Give their friends the false hope that they can save them, but then, in their rush to save their friends and play the hero, they get shot down, and both of them die. It's been used in World War II. It's been used in Vietnam. It's a cruel reflection of war, and the capacity for cruelty that Meryl has just witnessed. We're going to find a way, however, to save Meryl. This area is much more fortified than it was. Gun cameras. And even though there isn't an M1 tank in this area now, I'm willing to bet there's mines. Holy Shadow Realm, there's a lot of mines. Check this out. They must have known we'd go running back for the PSG-1. So many mines. Mine detector. We could go and collect a lot of those mines, but the gun cameras will shoot us down. It's kind of funny. A minefield is where Grey Fox and Snake last saw each other. And now, in a weird twist of fate, he is now a ghost in the machine, a reflection of war. Grey Fox is somehow alive, but he's been twisted into something, bred for destruction. Otacon has been twisted from his fandom of anime into creating a weapon that could cause the end of the world. And now Meryl, who simply wanted to stand on her own 2 feet and make her own choices, become a soldier, not like other girls. She now potentially has become a victim of the horrors and atrocity of war. As cool as the combat in Metal Gear Solid and the tactical espionage action is, it's actually a dark reflection of what war can bring to people's lives. An end, if you will. We're almost back at the tank hangar armory. Remember, there's now sentries here, but now that we have a suppressed pistol, we can take them down silently. But remember, there's also pitfalls here. This is how the game gradually progresses you. It gives you key cards to open the doors, progressively. Inside here is the PSG-1, but look. Why isn't it guarded? Because there are lasers defending it. Careful, careful, careful. PSG-1, excellent. Now a very awkward angle to get out from.
You got a PSG-1. You can use that against Sniper Wolf. Hurry up and save Meryl.
Oh. Slithering like a snake, Snake obtains the PSG-1 sniper rifle. While we're all the way back here, think about how long it took us to get to where Psycho Mantis and now Sniper Wolf is, and think how quickly we could move back now that we have the appropriate equipment. When we are not burdened by the mission, Solid Snake can move efficiently and get things done. Snake is doing this, not for the Colonel, not to save Meryl. He's doing it for himself. Psycho Mantis's words have definitely rattled Snake. He only just confessed that he has no purpose in life and no ultimate goal, and yet look at him right now, potentially jeopardizing the mission to save a comrade. You could say it's his friendship with Roy Campbell, or his responsibility to save the young greenhorn, Meryl, from the fate of a rookie fallen in war. Who knows? All we know is, for sure, is that Snake is trying to make a difference, as well as save the world from the threat of nuclear annihilation at the hands of Metal Gear Rex, created by Hal Emmerich. Gonna try and save Meryl, and perhaps we'll uncover why Solid Snake is the way he is. Is it his genes that dictate his choices? His upbringing being raised by many people? Or is it the man behind the codename? We're gonna have to find out. This is where President Baker was before he mysteriously died of a heart attack. Let's not forget, in the middle of our objectives, something is definitely going on that people aren't telling us about. How could the DARPA chief and the president of Arms Tech both die under mysterious circumstances? There's something beyond all of this. It could perhaps be a complex conspiracy. It might not be as simple as stopping Metal Gear. We've obtained one card key, but we still need to find the other two. But right now, all that matters is saving Meryl. To do this, we're gonna have to return from whence we came. But this time, rather than being unable to fight back against Sniper Wolf, the SOCOM and FAMAS would not be enough. The PSG-1 is a sniper rifle. It's designed for long-range encounters. So, once we return to where Meryl was, we are going to have a sniper battle. But I feel very confident. I've played Metal Gear Solid, personally, a lot, which is why this is such a passion project of mine. And sniping was one of my specialties. It didn't matter what game title it was on. Sniping was one of my specialties in MGS. So let's see if, in the purposes of it being used to create Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response, we can take down Sniper Wolf. Let's get some lore on the PSG-1.
Excellent. That is a PSG-1. one of the best sniper rifles in the world. It is accurate enough to shoot cleanly through a 2.5 centimeter square from a distance of 100 meters. Unlike other sniper rifles, the PSG-1 is not bolt action. It is semi-automatic. Its best feature is that it allows for rapid fire. When you are shooting over long distances, the slightest tremble can make you miss your target by inches. Try to keep your hands as still as possible.
Look. There's a gun camera there. We'll get some practice in before we use this. Diazepam. I got this wrong earlier on.
A tranquilizer, yes. I heard that Sniper Wolf uses them to prevent her hands from quivering. Maybe you should try the same thing.
I'm gonna use Sniper Wolf's tactic. Diazepam's an anti-anxiety drug. Can calm you down. Notice how we can keep Solid Snake's hands perfectly still. This is crucial. The slightest tremble could be the difference between defeating Sniper Wolf and Meryl and Solid Snake dying. Earlier on, I picked up medication, and I mistakenly said it's good for colds. I was thinking of cold medicine, not realizing that I picked up diazepam. Diazepam is a drug that can definitely be used to reduce anxiety, and even though Snake has nerves of steel and the face of the horrors of war, it's good to give him a little bit of help. When two snipers are facing off, it is literally a fraction of a second. The slightest tremble in your hands, the slightest feeling of fear, that can dictate life or death. We are using chaff grenades to infiltrate past the gun cameras, as well as using thermal goggles to go past the minefield. The game gives you plenty of options to avoid conflict altogether. Think, the entire journey back to the armory. How many alert phases were triggered? None. Let's keep it that way. If we keep playing as well as we have right now, we should be back to Meryl in no time. But then, things are not going to be easy. We still have Sniper Wolf to face. Let's hide in plain sight. With this cardboard box, have I could become invisible. Right. Stumbling on my words at the moment just because I'm trying to multitask. I'm trying to provide relaxing commentary and insight on the themes and storytelling of this game, while also infiltrating without being detected, and using application of all of Snake's items and weapons to avoid conflict rather than cause it. Look how close this guy's gonna get. Or have I become invisible? So for all this effort, after we are more than 1 hour into this video, I really hope you're enjoying this, my friends. Please feel free to leave a like, comment, or subscribe for my efforts. I'm trying to bring you a cohesive, entertaining, and relaxing ASMR tactical espionage experience. We're 1 hour into this, so thank you for making it this far. We're almost on the way back to Sniper Wolf and Meryl. We have diazepam. We have a PSG-1. And we are haunted by the memories of Psycho Mantis, who is now gone. Was Psycho Mantis right about Solid Snake? Is he only in this for himself, with no vision for the future, only truly living while others die? Who knows?
Snake, you saw the tornado.
I know. I can't use it in a narrow space like this, right?
Don't worry, we're gonna save our game. It's time for Solid Snake to show what kind of man he really is.
The Chinese say it is the strong swimmer who most often drowns. It is because the strong swimmer overestimates his abilities and underestimates the strength of the river. You are probably quite used to the mission now, but don't get careless.
Agreed. Just because we are taking on someone with the right weapon doesn't mean we're going to win.
You got a PSG-1. You can use that against Sniper Wolf. Hurry up and save Meryl.
Meryl, we're coming for you. I'm gonna do this mission my way. We're not harming the doggies. As soon as we get past these wolf dogs, prepare for a sniper battle. Right. Sniper Wolf is using the fact that Meryl is out in the open to lead us out into the open. But if we fight back with a sniper rifle, a PSG-1, we will have to force Sniper Wolf to take cover, meaning we have the opportunity to save Meryl. Let's do this. Time for a boss battle. Meryl's gone. She's been dragged away while we were gone finding the PSG-1. I see you, Wolf. Using a laser pointer.
Sniper Wolf is Foxhound's best sharpshooter. Everyone knows that women have more patience than men, but Sniper Wolf can go for a whole week with no sleep, no food, the sights never straying from her target. And on top of that, she takes diazepam, so her hands never tremble.
Stay out of her range and shoot at her with a sniper rifle. Stay out of her range and shoot at her with a sniper rifle.
Let's see what Master has to say about all this, as well as Otacon.
What is it?
Wolf, I just forget it.
Get on your stomach. Fire from the prone position. It would be good if you had a tripod or something stable to balance your weapon on. If you do not have that, hold the weapon firmly under your armpit and keep it still with your chin. Line up your target in your scope's crosshairs.
Alright, accuracy. Now, Master.
The most important tools you need to be a good sniper are the senses that you were born with. No amount of training can change those. If your senses are dull from the beginning, you'll never be a great sniper.
Right. It's time to exercise our skills. We're up against Foxhound's sharpest sharpshooter of them all, Sniper Wolf. We need to cause a distraction. We can see her with the thermal goggles, waiting for us to expose ourselves. When the opportunity is right, we will strike. Quickly now. She's in cover. The moment she appears, I hear her. Got her. Now she has to expose herself to attack us. We see you. We have to be faster, more ruthless. Now she knows we can see her too. Now we're the ones lying in wait. Right. is she? She's going to strike in a moment. Diazepam. Damn it. For Meryl, for Snake, for the Colonel. We'll strike you down, Sniper Wolf, and beat you to your own game. A sniper's battle is won not through strength, but patience, skill, and accuracy. Let's go. Boss battle cleared. Snake's life gauge increases once more. But where did they take Meryl? Is she still alive? We need to find out.
Good job with Wolf. Is Meryl okay?
I don't know. I don't see her around.
You don't think she's been captured, do you?
Could be. Let's ask Wolf. If she's still alive, I'm gonna get some answers.
Snake.
About Meryl. I'm counting on you.
Why is Otacon silent? Does she know something about
You
Wolf?
need to make snap decisions. In war, the difference between living and dying is counted in milliseconds.
Agreed, Master. Sometimes you need that ruthless edge when you are forced into combat. There's no sign of Wolf. There is something moving around over there, but I believe it's just a rat. We may have been able to defeat Sniper Wolf, but now things are too quiet. Wolf has fallen. Where is Meryl? Mailing said it is the strongest swimmer who most often drowns. We must not underestimate our enemy. See if we can find Wolf's body. She's gone. She must still be alive. There is a trail of blood. The perfect sniper's position, and yet Solid Snake won. Let's be cautious. Anything could happen. Let's move forward and continue our objective, and find Meryl.
Don't move!
It's hard to miss when you're this close. Toss your weapon over here. Slowly. You are a fool to come back here. Stupid man.
A lady sniper, huh?
Didn't you know that 2/3 of the world's greatest assassins are women? Do you want to die now? Or after your female friend? Which will it be?
I'll die after I kill you.
Is that right? Well, at least you've got spirit. I am Sniper Wolf, and I always kill what I aim at. Oh, you're my special prey. Got it? Oh, I've left my mark on you. I won't forget it. Until I kill you. You're all I think about.
Take him away.
Don't kill me yet. I'm alive. Leave it to me. I want no more accidents like that dark chief.
Yes, he's my target. Mine alone.